Before we travel 4,000 miles to Alaska, there's one state we finally need to officially cross off. Our own, Arizona.
And even though we have done many videos already in Arizona, we've never done some of the most Arizona things you could possibly do. So for this episode, we've made a bucket list, and then we'll finally be able to cross off Arizona. So our 5 bucket list things are as follows. We are going to visit the Tonto Natural Bridge. So shocking to us that we haven't done this before, but we have not. The second thing is we want to eat a Sonoran hot dog. Again, how have we not done that? We have no idea, but that is on the list.
And the third thing, we're gonna take a photo in front of a giant saguaro cactus.
Number 4, we're gonna drive a little portion of Route 66 here in Arizona. And the 5th and final thing on our bucket list is sleep for free in the van, because if you've been here long, you know we have other rules that we have to follow in this 50-state journey. In order to check the state off, we have to sleep in a Class B van. Doesn't have to be our own. We have to sleep for free at least one night in the state, and we have to have a lemon moment.
And the lemon moments tend to be easy to come by these days.
So by the end of this episode, not only are we checking off all our bucket list places and things we want to do, but we will be checking off Arizona.
So the check-in station appears to be closed. We need to go to the gift shop to pay our fee.
And you have to get in there before 4 or you can't get in.
And we are cutting it close. We're on a mission.
We kind of got here late. We didn't realize there was like time cutoffs and stuff. So I think we're gonna be fine though.
We just need to walk fast, which is something we normally do. Let's go.
Let's go. Waterfall parking area.
Say we go down and around this way.
Sure. You be the boss.
I am the boss. I believe it's this way. You just need to...
Oh, have we never been here? This is so amazing.
Wow. There's this cool trail that comes down right here that we're going to walk down. Then, see if I can capture this. And then you can walk all the way through the valley, up, I don't know how far back, and then look up at the Tonto Natural Bridge.
This is very steep. And I did a leg workout today already. Oh my word.
Ooh, the temperature change once we're down here in the canyon is amazing. It's quite cool. I don't know if it's because we're in the shade, if it's because there's water nearby. Yeah, it is much cooler down here.
I hear people yelling. You think we would have done some research?
No. That's not the kind of channel this is.
No. Well, that's not the Vancaskeys way. We go, first time, we have no idea what we're doing.
And of course, oh, there's 2 arrows. Okay, here, let's navigate this without falling. Somebody put their gum on a rock. Oh God, I almost died right there. Okay. Oh, so apparently you can go, no, you can go under.
Yeah, that's what I heard. How do we get under?
This trail right here, we go that way. Oh.
The more you know.
I would have, okay.
Okay, we're going under?
Who would have thunk you can walk through or under the bridge? Definitely wore the wrong shoes for this today.
I tried to tell them, guys.
You were like, put on your hiking shoes. And I was like, nah. Now I'm wishing I did.
Ta-da! Wow. So this is the natural right here, right?
That's the travertine.
It's a slider.
Wow. You can see over millions of years where the water is like eroded and washed down.
Arrow. Follow the yellow arrow. It's windy down at the bottom. It's windy.
Yeah.
This is no joke. Oh. This is lots of boulders, lots of being careful and balance and climbing. Just FYI.
This is a great view from this side.
So this is the other side, right?
Yeah.
That we were looking at. Okay, so we came to the place where I quit on the other side. So right over there is where we've got to, right there.
Can you see the water falling off?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I heard it, and then I looked up and saw that you can see the sun kind of reflecting off the water droplets.
Wow.
That's really cool. The rocks of the canyon floor are like rubbed smooth from all the people walking on them. So if it was wet, man, it would be so dangerous in here. Do you hear the water? I don't know, can you guys see the water landing on the rocks down here that's coming off the top? Right there, the water is coming off the top, and then it sprinkles all the way down onto this rock right here.
You see Bob way over there. He's talking to you guys. I've gone as far as I am willing to go. We did so much climbing, so much like bouldering, and I did a big workout this morning with my legs. They're shaking. I'm good, but it's beautiful and worth it.
This is kind of as far as I want to go because the rocks are wet right here, and I don't have the greatest shoes on. I'm afraid I'll slip and break an ankle. Here, let me show you how smooth the rocks are. And these aren't even wet ones. You can see like right here. I just have been worn down by people walking on it. So smooth. And I'm sure super dangerous when it's wet.
You did get wet.
I did. Are you filming just in case I slip and fall and hurt myself?
No, but I guess that's a good idea.
I guess there's nothing left to do but head to the top. Travertine. The limestone underneath the travertine eroded away because the water filtered through the top layer. All of this kind of like this structure is the limestone kind of eroding away.
The more you know. Okay, bucket list. Tonto National Bridge State Park, check.
Check.
Before we continue checking off things on our Arizona bucket list, it is time to thank today's video sponsor, which is RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding. So let's talk about what matters, I think, the most on a road trip like this: sleep. One of the best upgrades we've made in Mr. Lemon, in my opinion, is upgrading our mattress. It is so important to have a mattress that actually fits your RV and is comfortable to sleep on. And I think RV mattresses can be really weird because it's not like you could just go to a store and buy one. They're all different shapes and sizes. And that's where RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding comes in handy, because they offer 22 sizes, 5 heights, and 3 levels of firmness. So you can dial it in to exactly how you want it and what works best in your space.
We have been using RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding for almost a year now. We chose the Dream Foam Essential 6-inch mattress. The size we chose is 70 by 74 inches. As you can see, this fits our space perfectly. And these mattresses are designed, assembled, and shipped from Arizona. They're factory direct, so you're getting premium materials with no middleman.
And the setup couldn't be easier. It just shows up in a box, you unroll it, then you unwrap it, and it expands all on its own. You also get a 120-night sleep trial with your new mattress and a limited lifetime warranty, so that you can test it out on real trips and see if it's exactly what you want. So if you're looking to upgrade, go to rvmattress.com/Vancaskeys and use the code Vancaskeys for 30% off.
And in the post-purchase survey, don't forget to mention Vancaskeys. It really helps us out.
So again, a huge thank you to RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video.
Now let's get back to checking off Arizona.
Wait, can you open it? Yeah. Oh, boondocking spot, we think. It's 62 degrees right now.
Just drive away and leave Hillary for the bears. So there's all kinds of spots out here. We don't have to go all the way to the back. I'm gonna try to miss this big rock. Also make sure you got good sky. Okay.
Okay, we found a spot. It didn't even take that long to find this spot. I think we're right outside Strawberry, Arizona, but we found our boondocking spot, which is super important for this video for a few reasons. One, to mark off a state, we have to stay for free overnight. And two, that's one of our bucket list items we're checking in this video. So welcome to probably one of the nicest spots we've stayed in. I don't know about you, but I am so hungry from, is it from the doing all that, like?
Yeah, we definitely
Burn some calories.
Penne, pesto, bread, butter, chicken, vegetables. We're gonna kind of steam those in there. Two and a half minutes. We're getting close. 1 minute. Thanks to everybody's recommendation. Well, not everybody's, but a couple of people have recommended that you reserve some pasta water to add it back in to make your sauce better. We're gonna give it a try.
Ooh, there goes the lens. The lens is steamy.
Sauteed vegetables. Our sauteed chicken. And I don't know, put in about a third of our.
Oh, I thought you did the whole jar. No?
For a full box.
Oh.
Put in our noodles. Dinner is ready.
Pesto, pasta, vegetable, chicken?
Yep.
Vegetable, chicken, pesto, pasta?
Yep.
Made by Bob. Let's try this. Good job, Bob.
So we were able to find this spot on iOverlander. All I did was go on their app. And so once I was able to find a few spots, we ended up just driving down one of the forest roads. And actually the spot I found is quite a bit farther up the road, but this was just such a great spot right here. And we're, I don't know, a quarter mile or so from the road, the main road. So it just made it super easy to park here. Super quiet, the pines smell amazing. And this is just a very beautiful place. What you doing, Hillary?
Oh, let me show you. It's playoffs. My team is not in.
Good morning, guys. Last night, temperature got down to like 42 degrees, It was nice and cool, slept super well with this nice little breeze, the smell of the pines. It was pretty epic. But today we're going to head up to Winslow. That is where Route 66 is at. It's one of the cities that it passes through here in Arizona. So we're gonna head up there, take a look at some of the historical stuff up there. I've never been there, so you guys will come see it with us for the first time. Because I make so many eggs, I went ahead and got this fancy little whisk. It does a really nice job. I've seen on Instagram lots of people make these really fancy like egg flowers. They like come across and then they like roll it around, but it doesn't look anything like that. Still practicing.
Good morning. I think this is the first time I've been on camera this morning. Bob just whipped us up some amazing eggs, as he does in almost every single video.
Here's your eggs, Hillary.
Eggs in the pine forest. That's van life for ya. We'll be back after breakfast. I think it's time to get on the road and go to our next destination, which I am very, very excited to go to. I don't know why, but when I looked it up online and saw pictures of this town, I don't know, it looks so cute and cozy, so I want to go see it. You might notice our tire rack and our luminous box is gone.
Oh, are you telling them about our missing equipment?
Yep.
Let me see, where do I even begin? Actually, before we went to the Nouveau open house, I shut the rear door and noticed an odd sound. And I noticed that the ladder with the tire carrier on it, the bracket had broken off. So this bracket, you can see right here, this side's also cracked. You can kind of see there's a little hairline crack right here. And so
took the bracket off.
And so I had to take it all off because that side was completely broken. The only thing that was holding it on was this bracket right here. So in that video, you saw that this was not there. And in this video, I had to remove this one because this bracket is also cracked. So I have reached out to Luminous to figure out what's going on. I am trying to work with them to see if this is covered under the lifetime warranty, to be determined, and I'm on that, but I'm waiting to hear back. So if you have purchased the Luminous tire rack and or box carrier, please go and check these brackets to make sure that they're not cracked. And if they are cracked, stay tuned, because in next week's video, we should have an update for you guys as far as what's going on with this situation.
Let's go.
Hang on, here we go. Did a little burnout. I just realized that last night we boondocked at 7,100 feet above sea level. So I didn't realize how high we were. We've been driving for, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and our alternator is in fixed float mode, which basically means it's not charging. It was at 42 this morning when we got up.
It's at 43 now.
So I think this just reinforces exactly why Mr. Lemon is not going to go to Alaska. made it to Route 66 in Winslow, Arizona.
To part of Route 66.
It's part of it. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna head downtown after this. This is sort of the edge of town, so we'll head into town, and there's actually some things to see down there related to Route 66.
So this is a Remembrance Garden for 9/11. These are 2 steel beams from the actual World Trade Centers, and they put them upright like this to represent the World Trade Centers.
I'm just shocked that there's such a connection between New York City and Winslow, Arizona. But it's pretty cool that they built this just 1 year after the attack. So on the way in, there's like ridges in the road that play a song. I don't know what speed you have to be going for it to make sense. We drove over it and I recognized the song, but I didn't know the song, but you can hear it sometimes.
Here, let's look it up.
So we did look it up, and apparently the ridges in the road play Take It Easy by the Eagles because it mentions Winslow, Arizona.
Yeah, standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Now we have to go play the song and see. In Winslow, it's called Road Tunes near the 9/11 Memorial on the east end of 3rd Street. You're supposed to drive over it at about 35 miles per an hour. So the rumble strips play the melody correct.
Okay.
Should we go do it? We're gonna go, and we're gonna drive on it.
We're just gonna take it easy.
And we're gonna drive 35 miles per hour to hear the song.
Okay, I'll do my best.
We find the most random things, you know
We
that?
really do. I mean, that's the beauty of exploring America. There is so much to see.
Here we go. Are you ready to take it easy, Bob?
I'm going to do my best.
Yeah!
Wow. Okay. Take it easy.
I knew Winslow, Arizona was gonna be pretty cool. I was very excited to come here, but had no idea that that level of cool factor was here. I thought it was cool. Having a 9/11 memorial and a song play in the road, definitely add Winslow, Arizona to your bucket list if you're coming to Arizona.
I do agree with that.
We're here!
Did you know we drove all the way here with our window open?
I did.
I did not know that.
You really did not try to shut that with your arm in the window.
No, I wanted to just close it part way, not all the way. I knew I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm dumb, but not that dumb.
Oh, Bob. That's cool.
Route 66, Winslow, Arizona. I mean, going forward. We are literally standing on Route 66 on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Cue the music.
Not only do you have this amazing Route 66 painting on the ground, you have everything about the Eagles here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to downtown Winslow.
And somebody's about to play music.
Yes, yes, yes. Did I scare you?
Scared us. And
I jumped off
you have the
that gas pretty
9/11
quick.
memorial here, and we're gonna find some good food.
I got our sticker.
Okay, so we're walking to the visitor center, and I thought a cool fact about Winslow, Arizona, which not really cool, but a fact nonetheless, was that this was once a really busy Route 66 stop, but in 1979, the year I was born, Interstate 40 bypassed downtown. So, like a lot of small Route 66 towns, it started to die away. But then one little lyric Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Changed everything.
Changed everything. Helped bring people back because there's tons of people down there. Everybody is taking the same photos, getting the same video. And here we are.
Outdoors. There you go.
For free?
Yes.
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. We should have came here first. We went to the gift store and bought a sticker. This wasn't meant to be this grand. We didn't know, like most of the time. But this just became one of the #1 places to come see in Arizona, in my opinion. Okay, we just spoke to Angela in there. She's amazing. She was a wealth of knowledge. She gave us a map for points of interest, everything to do in Winslow, Arizona. And then, guys, if you come to Winslow, Arizona as something you really want to mark off your bucket list, come to this visitor center because we got 7 free stickers and then there was a couple other free stickers. So free stickers, don't go buy one. So this was for
The Centennial for Route 66 in Winslow.
And then this one was the standing on a corner, take it easy. Yeah, oh, that's why there was little signs coming into this. Oh my gosh, coming into Winslow, there's these little signs and they say, take it easy, relax a little, come enjoy Winslow-ish.
They're definitely playing off the theme.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's so interesting. Now I get it.
Yep.
We ordered the relic tacos, which is the locals' favorite here. And because it's Tuesday, they said it's Taco Tuesday, and they gave us free chips and queso. There is music playing, so we'll get copyrighted if we post more than just this.
Where shall we put Route 66?
I don't know. Who enjoyed Winslow, Arizona?
I did.
Leave it in the comments if you enjoyed that. We sure did. Now we have 2 bucket list items left, which is take a picture with the saguaro cactus, eat a Sonoran hot dog. We're trying to find one of those. But before we do that, we just found something that we're calling our extra for our bucket list. We're gonna put it on our bucket list because we kind of didn't realize it was gonna be so close. So stay tuned, stay with us. We're going to another cool place that you need to come if you come to Arizona and you need ideas of what to do.
We didn't even know it needed to be on our bucket list.
It is something you said you have been wanting to see.
That's true. I did want to put it on my bucket list.
Meteor Crater is our bonus bucket list place to go in Arizona.
No drones.
No drones. Dang it. Mars lot. RVs, vehicles with trailers. Let's go. All right, Bob, come on.
Sorry. I was admiring.
Do I hear music?
So the sound is coming from the auditorium over here on this side, but it's bouncing off here and then here, and it sounds like we're in a movie.
Loud. It does sound like we're in a movie. This way to experience the impact. Dun dun dun. Wow, that music is loud. They're really being dramatic over here.
I mean, they got to do something. We're just looking at a hole in the ground.
Which is 50,000 years old. The dramatic music is getting me. Apparently, the drama of this place is going to be how much it costs to get in to see the hole in the ground.
Well, I have to imagine that this crater changes the weather around it, because it's literally a mile wide.
We just learned that 20 football fields could fit inside this crater.
And 2 million people could sit around it and watch.
I'm out of breath. That's straight up. Okay, so we went through that video 10-minute
10-minute little tutorial on what this is.
Yeah.
And we learned it was in the 1900s that they discovered that this was an impact crater, and it did take another 50 years to get confirmed. And that was actually after they had the nuclear tests out in the Nevada desert. They were able to come here and confirm that this was a impact crater. And it's the most well-preserved impact crater in the world. I think that's its real claim to fame.
Yeah. NASA astronauts trained here during the Apollo era because the crater was used as a real-world comparison for impact craters on the moon. So that was something we learned.
Yep.
The meteorite was only about half the length of a football field, but it hit with enough force to make it a massive crater.
It's just 50,000 years ago.
Yeah,
and a crater and a meteor of that size hits the Earth about once every 1,600 years.
Yeah.
But most go in the ocean.
Meteorite was likely about 150 to 160 feet wide, made mostly of iron and nickel.
Yeah, and we saw a huge piece of that kind of in the lobby.
It is pricey to get in here and see it, but I do think it's really cool.
It is a very important piece of history.
Yeah, so don't let your hat fly away.
I think it's time to go.
Okay. That's the largest discovered fragment of the 150-foot meteor that created the Meteor Crater. That was our bonus bucket list place to go, thing to do, whatever you want to call it, in Arizona. The Meteor Crater. Pretty cool. We're off to find a saguaro, like a really big one.
Yeah, but we're not really in saguaro country right now.
We're gonna go find it. This video is not over until we do it.
True, but that's not what's next on the docket.
And a Sonoran hot dog. That has been really tough to find. I'm not for sure if we can.
The Sonoran dog.
Who knew? I just realized that, I don't know if we explained why we're in Arizona, because the last time you guys saw us, we were in Nevada at the Nuvo open house, choosing a van to take to Alaska. So, I know we're pretty far into this video at this point, so those that are still here, yeah, I'll explain it. It's May, and a few different reasons. One, the biggest reason in my opinion was our youngest son graduated from college with his bachelor's degree. So both of our kids, they're graduated bachelor degrees, off doing their own thing, which is a big reason why last summer we decided to either make the best decision we've ever made or the worst decision we've ever made financially and go on the road and see all 50 states. The second reason, doctor's appointments and stuff like that, getting things taken care of while we're here. Another reason was my birthday. My birthday was last week and got to spend it with friends and family. And so that was pretty cool to be here during my birthday, May 14th. Anybody out there with a May birthday, leave a comment down below. I can wish you happy birthday. Little update on what we're doing in Arizona, besides checking off some phenomenal things to do in Arizona when you either live, or if you either live here or you visit here.
And they're not the normal kind of things you think of when you think of Arizona. You know, you always think of like the Grand Canyon or Sedona. These are some pretty unique but yet truly Arizonan things.
Buy one, get one hot dogs, 2 to 5 p.m.
All right, let's go get us a Sonoran dog.
Number 5.
Number
Sonoran
5.
dog.
All right, guys. Can we get a number 5?
Yeah. Right now from 2 to 5, actually, we have our BOGO, so if you guys want another dog, I can just give to you.
We did it! We did it! I'm so excited that we found a Sonoran hot dog. Okay, the time has come to see what this Sonoran hot dog is all about. Got to see what this is all about. Oh, there's chips in it. It says bacon wrapped hot dog, soft boilio style bun, pinto beans, tomatoes, onions, mayo, mustard, jalapeno salsa, sometimes a roasted chili on the side.
And this one has chips on it.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Here we
The
go.
chili's on the bottom. That's what kind of makes it.
It's kind of messy. Oh, I got it. I got jalapeno. That's spicy. Look at this. You said it wasn't spicy?
My bite wasn't.
That's very good. And we topped it off with some root beer. Okay, bucket list, find a Sonoran hot dog is officially checked. There's one thing left on our list.
They put so much stuff on there. It's good, but the bun is tiny compared to everything that's on there.
Who knew the hardest thing was gonna be trying to find a saguaro cactus to take a picture with it. This is proving to be quite the challenge. Coming from Flagstaff to here is the first time we've seen any in Black Canyon City. There's some pretty ones up there. Woohoo!
We did.
We did it.
Our van will be right in front of it. Let's do it. We almost have to look up at it
We did
because
it!
it's so tall. Wait, hold on. It's right here.
Snap the photo. We did our Arizona bucket list is done.
Done and done.
Okay, we did it. Bucket list Arizona done. We stayed the night for free in a Class B van. The lemon moment was the alternator is not working. Charging.
Nope.
Second alternator is not charging.
And we're missing our box, our spare tire, alternator, plus we still have a window leak. So, you know,
It's fine.
it's fine.
It's fine. And the lemon box is coming back, guys. We
had to pause.
had to pause it for a minute, but don't worry. It's coming with us to Alaska. We're done with Arizona. Oopsie. Oh no, I got a little New Mexico pink.
You got a color inside the lines.
We're good.
Okay.
How does it look, guys?
Hold on. And there.
Next week, we're gonna tell you guys what our route to Alaska is gonna be. If we're gonna mark off other states before there or not. All that is coming next week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, we would really appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Only if you like us though. Only if you wanna see more of us. If you don't, we get it. We get it. There's a reason why you're not subscribing.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
No.
So
No,
it just helps us get a little recognition.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. But that's it. Arizona is finally done. Ever
We
come
found
to
some things
Arizona?
that I was surprised by.
Yeah.
So it was great.
It was fun. Until
So-
next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.